There must be darkness before light can shine. We're giving a voice to the voiceless, and we are honoring those and those left behind who have given the ultimate sacrifice. So we the people, raise up your glass. There will be no fear here, where light is eternal. You have found the two-step tribe. Welcome home.
In the glow of a screen, with hope in our hearts, celebrating freedom, we'll play our parts. From football fields to the ring of the fight, we hold our heads high in this American life. Raise up your glasses, a toast to the night. For service and sacrifice, we shine a light. With boots on the ground, we're proud and we cheer. Together we stand with no room for fear. Here's to the heroes remembered in song. With every sweet note, let our spirits grow strong. In unity, laughter, we'll rise and we'll pray for freedom and honor, come what may.
Welcome to the show. It is Two-Step Tribe with Uncle Ryano and Tracy Two-Step tuning into you now from Two-Step Tribe. Welcome to the show. Grab your mama, your daddy, your cats, and your dogs and share and like and tune in so that we can bring you to this stage, because tonight, radio, broadcast, network, all in one, we're coming to you live with someone in the studio that I really want you to get to know. We got a heavy in here in his own lane, an extremely heavyweight individual that I got the blessing to meet personally. But you're going to all get to know Mr. Sunny Sauceda. And yes, I'm country. You hear how that came out, right?
As a hoe handle. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, there he went. All right. We got Uncle Ryano here going on. Uncle Ryano, you're the driver. Take control. Two-Step Tribe. Y'all check that out. That's number 2. Do not try to spell that. twosteptribe.com, Two-Step Tribe YouTube. That's a number 2. Don't go spelling that. The number 2.
Well, but before we bring this man up, I want to say, you had the pleasure of getting to know him and his wife first, and you had told me so much about him. And then I had the honor of me and my co-writer, Mitch Ballard, and I had a song cut by this man, gracious, so kind, so sweet, and that happens to be his current single, and we are so excited about that. But what really leveled it up for me was when I got to meet the man with no cameras and no lights, just meeting the man on his own, and he's such a beautiful person. He's got an incredible heart and a beautiful spirit, and that is Mr. Sunny Sauceda, just as you said. And let's roll him up. Let's bring him on into the tribe, Mama.
You've got it, Sunny Sauceda. I see your message here. I see who's tuning in. I'm definitely responding to you. We're going to make sure we get it for you. No problem at all. Sunny Sauceda, remember, we've got a live audience. Welcome to the show. Sunny Sauceda on Two-Step Tribe. How are you?
I was going to say good morning, but it's not good morning.
Well,
we are nationwide, honey. Over 109 countries.
Wherever you're at, good morning. Good morning, Japan.
How are you doing?
I'm great. Thank you for having me, first of all. Thank you so much. And what an honor and what a privilege. We're just running and gunning. It's just been that kind of day. I thought I was going to be late, but I don't know how I made up some time, but I made up some time. So here we are.
The Lord did it. Yeah, it's funny. With anything with the tribe, you always see divine things happen. Stuff's there ain't no chance, and then boom, thank you for shopping. It shows up. So I'm proud of you, man. We love you. We appreciate you. We've been bragging on you here on the show up to this point. Yeah, and it's just having you with us. This is the honor. So, bienvenido to all of our brothers and sisters, our Tejano brothers and sisters. We want to make this a new house of Tejano because Tejano is a beautiful, incredible part of American music. And we want to pull it in for people all across the United States and Canada to truly start to get to know it.
Well, I appreciate that, man. It means a lot to me. You know, not a lot of people know what if you're in Tejano land, they don't realize the love we get because you know, like they say, you don't know how fast you're driving until you get off the race car, right? And so, but man, I know firsthand that there's a lot of love for Tejano all over. So we appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I keep telling everybody, don't mind me unplugging in my charger before my laptop goes dead. We appreciate the love, and it's just good to be communicating with you folks and being on the air. We just finished cutting Faster Than the Speed, releasing it, not fast, just cutting it. Man, that song's been in the can for a while, and it's just been waiting. We just kind of had it tucked away. It was tucked away, but man, it's doing great. And Stormy Cooper and Will, the whole team did a great job. I keep saying, man, I'm not that good. They just make me sound good. I'm not that good.
Look, bro, it's like the man who's the CEO of Coca-Cola. He doesn't have to know how to make bubbles. He don't have to know how to make carbonation, and he don't have to know how to make water or sugar. He just needs to know how to put the right people in the kitchen to cook and get out the way. That's a right. CEO, baby.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. So what a blessing. And we just cut another song who wrote the voodoo?
Josh Keir, he's got 4 Grammys under his belt, and he wrote a ton of hits for Blake Shelton and Carrie Underwood. He wrote Before He Cheats, but me and Josh go back 20-something, almost 30 years. And we actually wrote that one sitting on my side porch at the house up there in Nashville. We were just piddling one day, went and sat on the porch, drug the guitars out there with a cup of coffee, and we knocked out the Voodoo You-Do. And it was always magic, but now it found its proper home.
We're so, I can't wait for you to hear this song. It is something else. And once we add all the ingredients, it's just, even right now, as raw as it's coming along. It's really coming along. So exciting time.
It's got an artist, this is the thing is I tell the young ones, because you see me all the time. I'm working with the pups, and they're brilliant, they're beautiful, and they've got so much to bring to the table. But really, our children are how we are immortal. It's not our trophies, because people will forget what that trophy was for. It's the people we shape and we touch. That's how we become immortal. And so that's the way I try to work it with my own daughter, as well as with, the other extensions of my family, which are all my musician brothers and sisters. Mm-hmm. And for me, looking at what you do, I don't care what singer you point out, there's always somebody who can be a better vocalist, or there's somebody who's a better writer, or somebody who's a better instrumentalist. But you, sir, when you take everything that you do, which is wicked, and you put it together, from the way that you put on your shows to the way your team and everyone moves around you, they are all beautiful extensions to Azteca Ranch. I mean, these guys are beautiful. And all of them, I want to send a shout out to every single one of them, because they're doing something out of pure joy, pure love. It's recognized. You are one of the greatest compliments I can ever give you, as from a writer to an artist, is you are a quintessential communicator. You speak to people's hearts. You speak to their spirits. You speak to their joy. That's what Willie is. That's what Toby Keith was. That's what Bob Dylan. I mean, there's it's different vocal styles, but it's the way that they know how to pick what to say and when to say it, and they know how to deliver it, and it carries on after the conversation's over. And we have been crashing and just junking on serious Sunny Sauceda tunes the last few days, me and Tracy, and it's like the San Antonio, man, that's the ultimate party song, dude. And you already know that my jam has been hot sauce. I've been wearing that thing out in my truck, and it's been that way for a long time because it's personal. It's a joy, it brings joy, and that's I have huge admiration, and I'm not just throwing it out there. I really mean that, and I'm so proud to be your pal, proud to be your friend, and proud to share the mission with you. And we're honored to have you on the show.
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate your words. That makes me feel real good. Coming from somebody like you, I'm new to I'm coming in from Tejano land, and we are just so blessed. And I consider you're part of the family now. You're
Get out a little bit there, Sonny. So we'll get your tech going really good for you. You're frozen up a little bit. What I'd like to
He's
do-
good. He's good over here, Tracy. He's good on my end. He didn't have any ripples. Yeah. What were you saying, Sonny? Yes, sir. This is the magic of live TV. So we got to duck and dodge and roll with it when we catch the little kicks and the wiggles. And Tracy's wicked at it, man. She's on it like a chicken on a June bug, baby. She's on it.
Tech, y'all. What'd you say? A what?
A chicken on a June bug.
What'd you call me?
No, I said she on it like y'all killing me. I tell you what, this gonna be a long ass road trip, y'all. I need more peanut brittle. Okay.
I need more peanut brittle.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, I need hot sauce.
Yeah, that's what old people have to have when the young people get on their nerves. They got to go get another peanut patty or whatever the hell that monstrosity is. I see people eating. Yeah.
Your teeth? Hell no, thank you for no. I want no peanut brittle.
No. Them old people trying to give that to you, and you're like,
Thank you.
I don't want it. Nowadays, kids can't eat peanuts. You want to clear out an elementary school lunchroom, throw a peanut in the window. They all act like it's a live grenade. They diving out the window. We grew up eating peanut butter and jelly, and nobody died. It was a win.
Sounds good to me right now.
For real, I bite the ass off a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm just saying. So let's get back to Sonny and his music, because that's where the joy is at. Come on. We got
right now.
We're going to do road trips, baby. We're going to tear stuff up. Yeah.
This is the highlight of my day. It's been a day.
Yeah, we got this, big. We're going to be in the newspaper. Go ahead.
Let's do it now. I see you all out there. I'm watching as you're engaging here in those comments. I love it. I love it. I cannot get on your Discord right now, but you're live on the show engaging with us. You're welcome to send in your questions. Sunny Sauceda on the show. It is Two Step Tribe. That's the number 2, Two Step Tribe, live 107.5, as well as our other partners. Take it, Uncle Ryano. You like?
All right, my man, Sonny, grab us in the studio and pick up where we left off, because I can't wait to come in and just drown my heart in the ocean of Azteca Ranch, man. I can't wait till we can all hang out and spend some time together.
Well, we're gonna hang out. We're for sure gonna hang out at the Are y'all coming to the TCMAs in November?
I guess I hadn't even got that far. They got us so dang locked up all the way going through. And I got to get you involved in that too. Cutting Edge. It's the largest music industry law conference in the world, and it's in New Orleans. And this is especially with the song you just cut. We need to introduce you to fellow tribe member Henry Turner Jr., the legend blues man. He's out of Baton Rouge, and Eric Cager, OG down there in New Orleans. Once we get y'all together, that's where we got all them festivals running all over Louisiana, over into Mississippi, and on up into Memphis. So this is tribe, baby. This is how we do. Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is. They are our partners in it. Cutting Edge. You'll find us there. We're speaking on behalf of our foundation, the show, and all musicians, and how to operate in the music era. Digital, baby. Digital with Sunny Sauceda live right now.
Well, have Accordion. We'll travel. Let me know.
Oh, for real.
For real. Accordion, you bring the whiskey.
I got you. I have got you. I have Macanudo number 2s. I got you.
Hey, I like those too. It's not just y'all.
We ain't gonna leave you out, boo boo. We got you.
Okay. All right. I'd love to get to one of your videos and understand where you're at in your music too, Sonny. I would love. I've got videos. I've got songs. I mean, I've got you loaded up. I would love to show you off.
Yeah. Go on
But
right in.
Let's do hot sauce.
Ooh, okay. Listen.
Yeah.
This
CC
is
Bon,
Sonny
let le bon temps rouler, baby. We're gonna kick it like that. Come on. Bienvenido to Two-Step Tribe.
Here we are. It is Hot Sauce by Sunny Sauceda. Sunny, I'm going to roll your video for everyone out there, and then we're going to let Sunny come in and punch it up to us. It is Two-Step Tribe, the number 2. Share it, get it out there. I can see your messages. Watch this. This is Hot Sauce, Two-Step Tribe by Sunny Sauceda. Here with Uncle Ryano and Tracy Two-Step. Welcome to the show.
That
And
man is the
Woo.
that man is the Jimi Hendrix of the squeeze box.
Wow.
That needs to go on a damn t-shirt. The Jimi Hendrix of a squeeze box right there. I ain't lying. And there's another guy, a lot of folks don't know him, but his name was Flacco Jimenez. And I had the great honor to have him on a bunch of my sessions up in Nashville when I was a young man. And I don't know where Flacco is right now, but wherever he's at, and he said he knew Sonny and his family, and I know that he's smiling right now that we all sitting here together right now.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Flacco's at
Beautiful.
home. He's in recovery right now. He had a double bypass or something like that, so he's recovering now. But yeah, no, we've talked about this, and he's very happy, very proud, and you know, we were in the studio today, and it's just every time I'm in the studio, my emotions are so high. Like it's like, you know, you have your emotional tank, and it's like I'm always at 95% full, but man, and I'm in the studio, I'm at 99. It's not going to take much for it to spill over. And that song is just such a reminder. It's always going to be a reminder of the love that I've received, the embracement I received from the Texas country community, and it's been incredible. I mean, it's just I can't explain it. It's nothing like I never expected this. You know, coming from another genre, you know, you always kind of have that, you know, you're reluctant, you're apprehensive, and you're kind of just you're not sure what to expect, right? And man, I'm
I'm the
telling
wrong wingman for that because I just kick all the doors off the hinges. You already know that, man.
you.
Everything and everybody free flows together, and if the music can free flow, the people will too.
You know what? And it's been nothing but that, right? And it's just like but it's a beautiful thing, and you know, so I just can't believe it sometimes. That, you know, usually the studio has me in a kind of a reflective state of mind, right? You're in the moment, you're listening to you're listening to the song as you record it, it's been recorded, and you're just kind of like, wow, you know, and it's just a reminder of, you know, why we do what we do, right? Despite all the hurdles and, you know, the hoops we have to jump, you know, it's worth it. This is why it's worth it, because we love to create, and it's a beautiful thing. And you know, I've been doing it for such a long time, you know, it's to think I've been recording music since I was 6 years old. So it's gone by quick. So,
Wow.
and I'm loving it every minute. I don't use the words burnout. We're not cynical. We're not jaded. So how do you remain uncynical, unjaded in such a crazy market, you know, such a crazy business? The music business is one of the most cutthroat businesses, right? So, but we love it. We just keep working. That's all we do.
Well, you've changed the world by being better than it deserves, but exactly what it needs.
I love that.
That's how you change the culture. I think I told you that in a text message, and
Yeah.
that was not. I'm saying it publicly right now, where you can't see my eyes, but I'm looking dead at you, and I'm telling you just like I said it, and I meant what I said when I said it. You are genuinely a beautiful person, Vicky. Your incredible wife is a wonderful angel,
Thank
and you know Tracy was telling me, and then I got to meet her for myself, and she was spot on. And I was telling my wife, we were talking about you and Vic, and I was telling my wife, I said, I think y'all are going to love each other. And Melissa was like, really? I said, yeah. I said, because she's just like you. I said, every time you see Sonny, she'll go by in the background, and that's where the arms and legs are right there. That's the heart. That's the motivation. That's the arms and legs back there. They keep us looking like we handling stuff. You know, that's our magic bullet right there. They are our genies, you know.
Yep.
And so you got you an incredible one, and that's how you beat that culture. You're doing it with your family, and then your family grows itself and extends itself into other people who are just as genuine and just as sweet and just as kind. And as other clans come together like that, then that's how we came about with Tribe. So officially, let me be and Tracy welcome you to the Two Step Tribe. Welcome home.
I appreciate that so much. You're right though. Everything you're saying is spot on. My wife is she's the hardest working person I know, and it's only because of her that I work that much harder. To keep up with her, because she is. We've gone through some stuff. I've gone through, a depressed, I'm not clinically depressed, but when you're sitting there watching TV and that's all you're doing, you're going through something, right? And she's finally said, "Are you gonna watch? Are you gonna watch TV? Or are you gonna make a band? What are you gonna do?" Is when I left one of my first bands, and I was heartbroken, because when you pour your heart, your soul, and your blood and sweat and tears into a project, and then who you thought were your brothers turned their back on you and oh man, talk about
People people don't mean to hurt you sometimes. I think what happens is fear makes them be less than their a
yes,
lot of times with people, fear makes them less than the grace that they're supposed to be. Your sadness will come when you're not currently practicing what your purpose is. And so that's where your spirit gets sad and the rest of you follow suit. Um,
yeah,
you did what a creator does. So you've always been creating other things. Well, guess what you did, nephew? You have recreated yourself. And see, that's what a creator does. And that's the true testament.
it
And
really is, and
yep.
it needed to happen. It's probably the best thing that ever happened to me, if you think about it. Right? It was a blessing in disguise. It forced me to recreate myself, and here
And
we are.
we love everyone who's not still traveling the road with them. We wish them only the best. But another plan and another design had our purpose go this way, and theirs is to go that way.
Yep.
So that's beautiful, man. And this is a great lesson because all the people, there's going to be tens of thousands of people watching this. And you don't know how many people who are watching this who are going to be going through, because we have a lot of artist community that's
Yeah.
watching this
Yeah.
all over the United States. And somebody is going to hear that topic right there. And
Oh
you're
yeah.
talking directly to them.
Oh yeah. It's for sure. Sometimes you think it's the worst thing that could ever happen. But what is there's a verse that says, "This too shall pass," and that's all. You just got to stay still in the storm. You just got to stay still, and it's gonna pass, and you'll look back and remember those days. But what happens is it helps you appreciate the sunny days, because without those cloudy and rainy days, you can't have any sunny days.
Oh,
So
yeah, baby.
you appreciate it and you relish in the moment.
We
I
do.
want
We
to,
do. Live
I
right
want
now,
to,
nationwide.
speaking on what he just said, do we have the video by chance with for Together Forever? Do we happen to have that one close by?
I have Together Forever as the video literally by Sunny Sauceda. I do have it. I've got songs and I'm letting you drive, but I'm
I,
about to keep it from being dry.
I would like to dedicate this to Vicky Sauceda, and this is 100% so many people. This is me and Melissa. I mean, this applies to so many people. But to his point that he just said, I think that's a perfect segue to go into this song.
I think it is too, but I think I'd like to say this. Congratulations to Vicky Sauceda, because that's how I say that last name. I heard how you said it.
You
And
country
Vicky
as a
just
whole
won.
handle. That's why you say it like that.
I am
Yeah.
not that word.
Mhm.
I am not that word. Vicky
Mhm.
just won her own beautiful award. She does a lot of work. Vicky Sauceda is part of Sunny Sauceda. Understand the work that goes into today's era in music and what that's about to be an artist. And Sunny Sauceda has somebody who understands that. So I have to shout it out to her. And here it is. I'm going to play Together Forever. Shout it out. Uncle Ryano did it too. Vicky, this is by Sunny Sauceda. Check this out.
All of my life I have needed a love, someone to love like you. And even though life seems a little bit rough, my heart is with you. I hope that someday you will see I need you to be here with me. I know that I'm crazy for you. Are you crazy for me? Girl, I'll give you everything, the moon and the stars, if I knew you would be here forever. But till then, all I can give you is all of my heart that's true. Girl, I'll give you everything that your heart desires, if you say you will be here forever. But till then, all I can give you is all of my heart that's true. Together forever, with you. Darling, you're all that I ever dreamed of. I hope that you'll stay here with me. When I see you, I know I'm in love. Your heart holds the key. I hope that someday you will see I need you to be here with me. I know that I'm crazy for you. Are you crazy for me? Whoa, girl, I'll give you everything, the moon and the stars, if I knew you would be here forever. But till then, all I can give you is all of my heart that's true. That your heart desires, if you say you will be here forever. But till then, all I can give you is all of my heart that's true. Together forever with you, with you.
Ooh, together forever.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Man.
That is pouring it on thick. I love it.
That's grown folk love about grown people who, you know, people think marriage is 50-50. It ain't. It's 80-20, and it depends on the day who's doing the heavy lifting. And, you know, you can always find something new, but the one thing you can't ever find is history. And the people that you make it with, that is priceless. It's absolutely priceless. And so kudos to you and Vic. I think y'all are running about the same way me and Auntie, where we up there creeping up on that 30-year anniversary. It's looming in on both of us, I think. And thank God for women who have terrible taste in men. That's all I'm saying. Thank God.
That's right. That's right. Thank God for that. I'm her fixer-upper.
Yeah. Mine got real bad eyes and she don't shoot good. That's part of how they asked me how we made it this long. I said she got one of them eyes. One eye's at high noon, the other one's at 11:45. She'll shoot, but she hit the other person's target over
No.
there. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my goodness. I love it. I love it. We're live tonight, Two Step Tribe in the studio with Sunny Sauceda. Second video down there, Sunny. You've been very, very busy. What would you like to tell us? You mentioned you've got several things going on with you. Beautiful songs out. We've got it all loaded.
You know, we've been just. This is the year of execution.
Hmm.
You know, there's been a lot happening. You know, with music, with this new role with the Texas Folk Life as director of music and heritage,
Mm.
and you know, we're still doing
Tell us,
Tejano.
tell us a little more about that for everybody that's not familiar, because that's a beautiful thing.
Sure. Texas Folk Life, if you see it behind me, Texas Folk Life is a 41-year-old nonprofit who's in the arts. We have a impact portfolio that consists of music and heritage, which falls under my domain. We have health and folklore, and we have education and documentation. We are the premier arts organization for the state of Texas. We are statewide. We are direct descendants of the Texas Commission on the Arts. So we are have been doing it for 41 years. So it's, you know, we're amplifying, preserving, celebrating all things Texas. So, you know, everything under the sun that belongs to Texas. And it's exciting. It's what I call my grown-up job in the music business, because there's so much to be done. And, you know, I used to be a major texter. You know, I text, all I do is text. Now I live and die by my calendar. If it's not on my calendar, as you well know, we've been trying to schedule this interview for a while, and it's just always something going on. My travel schedule has probably doubled, almost tripled since I took this role on, and you know, I used to be the kid that used to want to be on the road for. Oh, I can't wait to be on the road for a month or 2 months. Oh man,
Broke you of that, didn't it?
broke me of that. Real.
Mhm.
I mean, we went to the movie. I was in Terrell, Texas. I go to my boss lives in Dallas, and I went to the movies for the first time by myself. I've never gone to the movies by myself. And I already said I'm an emotional person, right? So there was no
Mhm.
movie to watch. I watched, I think, Ballerina. And I'm sitting there in the movie theater, and then you know, when you watch a movie, the credits start rolling. They're like, "Welcome to whatever Santico or whatever," and this is like a family-owned movie theater. And all of a sudden, I'm just like bawling, like I miss home, because I'd never seen the movie by myself. I've never been to
Wow.
the movies by myself.
Yeah.
Like, and I called my wife. Like, she's like, "What's wrong?" I said, "I'm watching the movie. I just miss you. I've just because I'm not used to it, but." Yeah, I mean, it's been go, go, go. You know, the thing is, there's a lot of stuff going on, and there's a lot of stuff in the planning process, a lot of opportunities for me. And, you know, I told my wife, you know, this is not going to be easy, but some people call it sacrifice. I prefer to call it this is an investment.
Mm.
It's also a calling. A lot of people, the young ones, they think with their music is a dream. Well, there's a point where it might be, but once you recognize and what's required and you fulfill and you step forward, now it's not a dream anymore. It's a calling, and it's going to be hard. You know, and I don't want you feeling bad about missing Vic, because she's everybody's favorite anyway. And I only hung out with her for a little while, and hell, I miss her. You know, don't tell her. You know, well, let's just we just hung out for a few minutes. She laughed at my dumb jokes. I just miss her. I'm shit. I'm set back. I'm gonna have to need a moment. Yeah, so, yeah.
He's
So.
back.
You're
He's back.
crazy. No, you're
Yeah.
right. No, it just happens. You know, it is. You're right. It is a call. It's a calling, and I actually forgot that I had already been talking about doing something like this, and I kind of have already been doing it. I told my boss, I said, I would do this for free. I would do this for free because I already do it. I mean, I was already kind of helping musicians mentoring other young artists and finding ways to help. And this kind of puts me on a different platform to be able to help other artists, and it's not just musical artists, it's, artists in all kinds of fields of art, right? So there are many of them, right? So it's an exciting place to be, and I am learning a whole bunch of new stuff. I call myself the new girl. I'm still the new girl at the office. I've only been there for 6 months, but there is no off switch here. We don't have an off switch, so we're just going and going, and it's always something. But this isn't work, right? This isn't work. The things we do at Texas Folk Life are bigger than us, and they're gonna outlive us.
It's our purpose.
Yes. So I love it. I'm just enjoying every minute of it. And the thing about being a musician, I'm the first musician to be appointed to this new role that has never existed. And so that's very special, very unique, and very significant. The fact that I'm a musician carries a lot of weight because I'm not a new musician. I've been doing it for a while now. And so, it's just a beautiful thing. And each role enriches each other. So when I'm with my friends in the music business, they're not impressed by the Grammys. They're more impressed with Texas Folk Life. And when I'm with Texas Folk Life people, they're more impressed with the music part.
Right.
And it's a beautiful thing because again, each role enriches each other. And in some ways, the music opens other doors for Texas Folk Life. Texas Folk Life opens doors for the music. It's so incredible.
Yeah.
I never saw that.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're doing with Tribe. So we have all these festivals and they're coming. And as they come in and see what we're really about behind the scenes, and they see how we're working, and we're treating this completely nonprofit, Tracy and I. And so everything that we're doing, we're pouring all this time. I mean, literally 100 hours a week on the phone, and we're pushing, trying to get this one lined up with this one, and we just got some of our Tribe artists hooked up with a nationally syndicated radio show, getting them into rotation, as well as getting them lined up for radios on this nationally syndicated up in Nashville, this big radio program. And then that same radio program, we're connecting with the West Coast, another Tribe group that has 28 million listeners a week. So another network on the West Coast, that's Vegas out to LA and then up and down the West Coast. So we're doing that because it's the same way that what you're talking about. Each one of these artists, if it's Tejano, okay, if it's Zydeco, all right, if it's reggae, if it's 80s rock, from New Jersey, okay, or if it's hip hop from Chicago, or red dirt from Texas or Oklahoma, these guys that we're pulling in, each one of them, they don't always realize it in the beginning, but they all power each other up. They add more dimensions to the Tribe, and they extend the reach. And that's alone I go faster, but together we go farther. That's the mantra.
That's right.
So everything that you're doing, I said all that because you now have another champion. You have allies for your mission and your cause. We here at the Two-Step Tribe will push it. When you have things, we will promote it because we are all about promoting all things Texas. We're based out of Texas and reaching out across all of North America. But our home base is right here in Texas and Louisiana. So for us, it's keeping it in the family. We spread in Texas all around the world. So if we can help you, all you have to do is reach out. All you have to do is get us the artwork, and it'll be on blast.
You got it.
I appreciate that so much. Thank you. That means a lot to me.
Tribe.
Thank you so much. Likewise. Same here, man.
Right. Two-Step Tribe. You're actually on Two-Step Tribe Live. Yep, definitely. We understand the foundation work, giving back to the community, the people, getting back involved in your community with the underserved youth, the arts. Every bit of that is the most important part of being a human being in my world. So I want to get that back into our communities, take care of the kids, the underserved communities, and get some things going for all people in all things that are going on in arts, in music, in humanity. And I think that that is very much needed right now in the world and always. Nice to see you there, Frank. I was wondering where you're at. Nice to see you. We're engaging. We have our audience here.
I want the audience to get ready. I want them to fill up their drinks as fast as they can because we got a party song on deck. Tell me about San Antonio. Tell me how that happened.
Oh man. Well, not this T3R, but the previous T3R, which was the 14th annual. Was it 14th annual? Yes, 14th annual. Was it? Yes, it was 14th annual. Oh my gosh. We were at the after party. The violin player, what is his name? Oh my gosh. Not Rico. Oh my gosh. I'm drawing a blank. Regardless, Kevin Fowler was there at the after party, and he called. He said, "Well, I had walked off stage because I had already jammed, and then Kevin saw me. We call him Uncle Kev. He's like, hey, get back over here." So he calls me back on stage, and he calls San Antonio, and I had never played it, but I know it. I've heard it. It's like and so like, yeah, we can do it. And I forgot how much fun that song was. So I was like, so months later, I'm like, And so I was talking to Carlos. I said, hey, because we're talking about just kind of growing the brand. I said, you know what? Why don't we do a song that's fun, that's a sing-along, that we can do with the other Azteca artists? I'm not Bad Bunny by any means, but the other artists are a little younger and they're still developing. So this would be a way to kind of coddle everybody, bring everybody together. Again, like if you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go together. So I was like, let's do it together. And so we were in the studio. It was Benny Tovar, Jack Mason, Jerry De Leon. Well, Rico, he's like my brother from another mother, my Twinkie. And he knew we were in the studio. He called me on FaceTime. He's like, thanks, bro. How come I didn't get tight invite? You didn't invite me to the studio. I said, well, get your butt down here. So he did just that. He went to the studio. So we added Rico to the mix. And then we did it at Steve Trevino's studio. Steve Trevino is a good friend of ours here in New Braunfels. And he's always kind of dibble-dabbled in the Texas country music industry. As a matter of fact, he is the reason, one of the main reasons why I'm even here. So when I met Steve in Minnesota. Yeah, I met Steve in Minnesota 3 years ago at the Mall of America. My wife's a big fan. I didn't even know who he was. My wife's a big fan. And he was playing at the comedy club. We went to go see him. He gets off stage and my wife's like, I said, hey, let's try to take a picture. We try to take a picture. Me and Steve have mutual friends, which is Carlos and Mitch Ballard and like all these, like some of the Texas country guys. And I walk up to Steve or my wife walks up to him, walks up to him and says, hey, my husband says that, that you have a few mutual friends. And he's like, hey, well, come over here. And I said, yeah, why is it that you hang out with all my friends in New Braunfels and, I haven't met you yet. I'm just giving them hell. And then he says, well, what are you doing tonight? I said, what are you doing after this? I said, nothing. So we shut the whole comedy club down, shut the bar down. And then he's like, so what do you want to go? You want to go have some more drinks? So we shut another bar down. And when you meet a celebrity, sometimes, they're cool that day. And then you leave to the next city and you never hear from them again. Right? Some people are like that.
But they don't mean to be. They just got so much coming at them.
Yeah, they don't mean to be. But, and then he says, you're part of the family. I'm going to include you in what I do. And he held true to his word. And then he kind of said later on, months later, he said, hey, I need you to go meet this guy. Go meet AJ Vallejo. I didn't even know who he was. I was like, sure, I'll go meet him for lunch. Why not? And that's how this whole thing started. Believe that?
That's awesome. That's it. But every wrong road, every wrong turn takes you where you're supposed to be.
Man,
and so that deal, and shout out to Mitch Ballard, because Mitch and I go back 30 plus years.
Yes.
and
He's
I love him, and he loves you.
he's
So-
another reason. He's another one. It was him, AJ, and Mitch. When I was trying to get on the red carpet
Mhm.
For T3R, well, I worked with Abe Mack, before, and I had talked to Abe Mack. I said, hey, I want to go to this T3R thing. I don't know what it is. I want to go, but I want to walk the red carpet. I said, I'm a Tejano. It might be novelty for me to go on the red carpet and talk about Tejano, and I'm here as
I've been to Mexico. They got red carpet down there too, bro. Don't act like I ain't got that there.
Right. So, and then, they weren't going to allow me on the red carpet. It was a big. I missed the deadline. I missed the deadline per my buddy, and then I called Mitch Ballard. I said, hey, I said, do you know anybody at the T3R? He's like, why? What do you want to do? I said, I just wanted to get on the red carpet. Sonny, hold on. I'll call you back in 10 minutes. Sure enough, 10 minutes later, I'm on the phone with, oh my gosh.
Cindy.
Tammy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tammy. And
Shout
then
out
it's like,
to Tammy.
Yeah, shout out to Tammy. And then all of a sudden I'm on the red carpet. Oh yeah, we got you down.
Mhm.
It's like, wow.
She's good people.
Just for a fun fact, I don't ever mean nothing by it, but I'm kind of the chronic rule breaker. So I've been if there's ever a oops, you just holler at your uncle, holler Tio, and I'm gonna be pulling that velvet rope back. You just slip in. I'll keep their eyes on me, and you run in behind me. They ain't seen shit. Okay, we got this. Yeah, I don't mean nothing bad ever. I ain't got nothing but love for everybody. But sometimes there's a oops, and I'm the one that goes, look over there. And when everybody's looking over there, I'm holding the door open for you to run in on the other side. I got you.
I love it. I love it. We're in here. We're in with Sunny Sauceda. We're live on Two Step Tribe. I got a lot of messages coming at me. They're loving it between the music. Wanting to hear some of this music that you're talking about to jazz it up, get it sizzling, and definitely a huge shout out there to Tammy and all of those out there in the industry. We're talking about multiple people, and I always like to give them the shout out too. So thank you. Yes, they do a lot of work like that. And shout out to Mitch Ballard. Mitch Ballard, man, is like a legend just in himself. Really.
I mean, I can't believe he's my friend sometimes. He's such a good guy.
He's got terrible taste in friends. Yes,
He got terrible taste in friends.
He's got terrible taste. Mitch, you got terrible taste in friends. Yeah. For the love of Mike, Mitch. I'm just saying. Hey, let's fire up that party song, man, because I was jamming to that too. It ain't beat that. I got sweet, sweet love for hot sauce, but that thing right now, it's got hot sauce in a headlock for the #1 spot on my playlist. They're wrestling right now.
I love that.
Which song has you in a headlock, Uncle Ryano?
I always call it San Antonio. Is anybody going to San Antonio? Yeah.
We just go to San Antonio.
Is anybody going to San Antonio?
Yeah. I love this. This is like, if you ain't singing along with this, you might need to call the hospital. Yeah.
Uh-oh. That came from Uncle Ryano, not Tracy Two-Step over here. Two-Step Tribe going live. Sunny Sauceda's with us live. We're going to play his video right now. Is anybody going to San Antonio? Stand by. I see you there. In regards to you, I am waiting. I see you backstage. I see your comments. Yes, definitely. The answer is yes. I am excited. Hang on. Here it is. Is anybody going to San Antonio? I'm actually asking that question.
Sure is cold today. Here I am walking down truck with the U.S. mail. People writing letters back home. Well, tomorrow she'll probably want me back, but I will still be just as gone. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Forget I've ever known her. Forget I've
Ooh, it's
That
even
cat-
got it going.
That is the sound of Texas. That is what if a doctor put a stethoscope on Texas, that's what it would sound like coming through that stethoscope. I'm telling you, when I was down there on the Riverwalk, I was down there, I had a blessing where I got to, it was an accident, but I got to see it during Fiesta. And for people who don't know, Texans know what Fiesta is, South Texans for sure. But around the world, I've been on 3 continents, and that is one of the most beautiful things I have ever seen. With all the beautiful colors, all the pageantry from Azteca to España and to Tejas, all of the history and everything that comes with it. It is so stunning. If you're not proud to be from Texas when you go down there, or you're not proud to be visiting Texas when you go down there, there's something wrong with you. It's just such a, and that when we were down there, I will tell you, there was a legend. All the women down there were beautiful. I heard like a Bigfoot sight, and they said they saw one that was ugly, and we looked for her everywhere trying to find her. When we finally found her, turned out she was from Arkansas. She wasn't really from down there, so that didn't count. Everybody down there is beautiful. And so the people, the music, the food, everything. And you guys caught that stardust, and it translated to the tape. And that's a great track. It's a great performance by everyone involved. The videographer team, Azteca Ranch, y'all crushed it, bro.
Well, I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. That was a, you know what? I forgot. I haven't heard that song in a while. I forgot how much fun that song was. It's good to hear. You know, we
It's
don't.
fun.
You know,
Some shit. I know. I'm telling you, that's a banger. I know.
we don't listen to our own stuff, right? So we're just kind of like we get it done and then we move on. And it's like, man, I forgot how good that was.
That one wears me out. She'll be saying, and it's pure love. It's pure love. And she'll say, well, let's play one of yours. And I go, nope, it's their show. And I do that out. And it's pure love why she does it. She, if it wasn't for them believing in us, because if you got to toot your own horn, you ain't doing something right. And God bless the ones that step up to blow our trumpet, and sound off for us. God love them.
That's right. Absolutely. I hear you there. No, you're right. But it's good to hear, go listen back, and it's pretty neat, man. It's awesome.
That's a badass song, ain't it?
It's a fun song for sure.
Yeah. I told you. I know the guy that sang it. I know the guy. He's crazy, but he's really cool too.
I don't know about that accordion player guy. I don't know, man. He looks shady to me.
No, he's like Jimi Hendrix. You know the one thing that a squeeze box player never says? I can't tonight, guys. I got a gig.
That's right.
Yeah, no, those guys, man. When you got it, you got it, and that's you. I spent years away from Zydeco, away from Tejano, and it was like a homecoming when I got to start getting it around me again, listening to it again, just random stuff, and I started remembering why I loved it so much, and I also discovered how it had become such an integral part of my writing years later, because we're all a river that carries every place we've ever been and everything we ever loved. So I had that with me up in Nashville and Tennessee and in New York and in LA. I was carrying the Tejano music that I loved. I was carrying the Zydeco music that I loved every place I went, you know.
You have such a way with words. What is that? You were the river that what?
You're a river and you carry every place inside you that you've ever been. That's why the river's muddy. And everything you ever loved, every place you've ever been, you carry it inside you. That's why the Red River's red.
Man, I hope you wrote that in a song.
It did. I'll play it
I'm
for
like,
you
man,
later.
that's such a great line.
Yeah,
But
he's got a
let
butt.
me,
Great
let
line.
me,
Fingers.
let-
Fingers.
when we get done, I'll send you the track. It ain't released, but I'm gonna drop some tracks, but it ain't. I'm not dropping stuff to promote. I'm dropping it to share with the world. One song a month, and I'm doing 5 albums that way. And so I'm doing that to share the music with the world. But all that music belongs to y'all. Once it's out of me, it's not mine anymore. It's yours. And so I've got one. It's called Red Dirt, and I'll send it to you. And then you and I'll visit.
I love it.
My man. I love it.
But this is the Sunny Sauceda show. This ain't Unk. So we focus on the good looking folks. So let's pivot. So we just tell us about your shows.
You know, right now, you know, it's summertime, you know, we're staying busy. This weekend we're actually off, believe it or not, and I'm I'm gonna enjoy. And you know what? I think it's gonna be raining in San Antonio.
Oh,
So,
you gonna sleep good, bro.
man, tell me
Yes,
about it. I
you
need
are going
some.
to.
I mean, I'll still be working, but I'm gonna be probably relaxing on the sofa, catching up on some emails. You know, I'll take breaks here and there. I know when to dial it back a little bit, but you know, I'm just looking forward to being home with the family, and you know, it's good. It's good. I cannot complain. Sometimes, so that's what we're doing right now. Is the shows are coming along. I believe we're going to be in Houston, and I don't keep honestly, I don't keep a lot of track of that anymore because I'm so doggone, you know, spread thin. You know, I'm just a dancing chicken right now. I'm just a dancing chicken. I just tell me where they just tell me where to go. I've relinquished all my administrative duties to Vicky.
Yes.
I,
Hey.
I mean, I'll do some of the, you know, getting the, you know, we'll work the numbers up, and then I just send her the details. And you know, it's like when you go to a used car dealership or any kind of dealership. I'm just selling. I'm just selling. I'm just slanging cars.
Yeah.
I get you the door. I get you to sign, and then I send you the financing, and that's Vicky. After that, and she does all the upgrades and whatnot, and she just takes it from there. After that, I have no idea. I might not even remember her name. I don't know. Where are we playing? I don't know. Where do we start? I don't know. That's that.
But she'll let you know if it's got hot rod paint and spinning rims.
That's right. That's right, man. I don't. You're talking to the wrong Sauceda. You're talking to the wrong Sauceda. You gotta ask her. Don't ask me.
Yeah,
I said,
wrong one.
I said, don't you own the? I said, well, I mean, did Sam Walton know how much the price of milk was? Probably not.
Yeah.
No, he probably just, you know, I own the store, but I mean, I have to know everything. So I let people do their job, and that's it. So we've been very blessed, though. We've been very blessed. You know, doing Texas country has helped the Tejano for us. You know, our stock is, you know, continuing to rise, and you know, have Accordion will travel. We're still doing it. You know, and the good thing is that we're able to choose and pick where we want to perform. You know, we're not trying to be on the road 3 or 4 times a week. I'm good with once a week or twice at the most. I'm good with that. Like, I'm not trying to be there all. No, thank you. I'm all
But
right.
there was once upon a time where I did the 120 dates a year, you know, and then we got to where with Abel Kane, you know, we did 52 shows a year, but they were all the big like stadiums and stuff. And so that's how that makes sense. But I'm to the point now where I'm like, man, it takes a lot of hand holding. You know, I'll see an idea and I'll think, okay, that's kind of nice. But it's the worst thing happened to me last year. I finally reached the age I discovered naps. After running off for 4 hours of sleep for my whole life, I took a nap last year and it was glorious. I thought, how in the crap can I do that again? It was an
There's nothing like a
accident.
2 or 3 o'clock nap. There's nothing like a 2 or 3 o'clock nap. Little 30-minute nap, now an hour nap, yeah.
Well, I was closer to noon and it made me rethink everything. I may be Mexican. I was doing the siesta and I didn't even know it happened. Them little folks is on to something, son. I said, I'm going to have to call up the whole side of the family and say, look, we got to have a talk, people. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to break it down and have church. We're going to have to start taking a nap about 1 o'clock.
I mean, it's just a little, you know, sometimes it usually, it doesn't matter what time how much sleep I get. I always get a little sleepy at 3 o'clock. I don't know why. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. If I could have been up, I'm still, man, at 3 o'clock. I don't know what it is. But I do get up early. I don't sleep much. But yeah, a good old nap there's nothing wrong with that. You know,
get that good lunch in you. And you get there, got the AC going, and there's something on TV, got that loving low to it. And man, I just stretch out and rest my eyes for a minute, for sure.
Yeah, that's it. You're all right. Just resting your eyes. You're okay.
That's right. Yeah.
No, but to answer your question, well, we're doing a bunch of crazy, cool stuff, man. We've been so blessed to have some great shows, and you know, it's just we're still doing it. I can't believe we're still doing it. You know, I've been doing it for almost 43 years now, and so.
You got one that's a rocker live, and I got to catch a little bit of footage on that. I was laughing when I was looking. I just like, man, my man cutting up. And that's that Womanizer. Tell us about Womanizer.
Oh man, Womanizer is such a special song. You know, Abe Mack wrote that song, and Abe Mack is from El Paso. He is such a talented artist, such a great vocalist, arranger, writer. And he is. I mean, you and him are probably, you know, you guys are like two peas in a pod. You know, he's such a creative. I call these people creative forces. You know, there's people that are go like all the way like hammer down creative, right?
You're gonna be a bear, you might as well be a grizzly.
Yeah, I mean, I have peaks and valleys, but there's guys like you and like Abe Mack that are it's just all downhill grade, and it's just go. Once you got full steam ahead, and he had been showing me a bunch of songs, and then he showed me this Womanizer song. I was like, man, I like that song, but back then, I didn't have the confidence I have now. I was like, hey, I want you to come over. Let's work on this track. So you're not going to believe this. So the track that you hear, he had already recorded the song, and he sang it, and it was so good. I'm like, dang. So you want me to sing that after I heard you singing? He's like, yeah, you got it. So we said, well, come to the house, and he brought over a little AKG, brought his iRig and his iPhone. He said, all right, let's give it some runs. Let me walk you through it. I said, I want you to walk me through it. I want you to forget about everything you know about me. I want you to run me through the mill. You know, if you're my friend, I don't need fair weather friends.
You're a singing fool, bro. So you don't need to be doing all that. I told you can sing me the Yellow Pages, and I'll sit there and listen to it.
Man, well, but the thing is that, I wasn't sure. I said, man, I want somebody who's a country aficionado. I want somebody who's doing it in the game, doing it live, recording, to put his stamp and say, okay, you're good. And so I call him the guy that pushed me over the edge. He's just like, go, baby. And he did that for me, And the funny thing is, that session, which was supposed to be just kind of a work through session, is the track you hear. We recorded that
Well,
on an 8kg
y'all
iRig.
kicked the crap out of it, and it was, as my old pal Harlan Howard would say, it was 3 chords and the truth, baby.
Man, it was all love, man. All love. It was really.
I love
we
it.
had a lot
We're
of fun.
on Two Step Tribe here live. We've been on for over an hour, almost an hour and a half. We have our backstage guests in here, and I want to try to drive us a little bit to see where we're going, because Sunny is an amazing, high-spirited individual. When you see him on the stage, it just shakes it all up. So we want to share that part of you as well. I know you've been in the studio all day. Just pure love. Shout out to you, Sunny Sauceda, and
Thank
your
you.
music and everything that you're doing out there in the community. It's just like spreading the love. We just love every bit of that. I'm loving it. Everything you do on Two Step Tribe. We're so glad that you carved out that time too to be able to get in here in the show. I'm just more than grateful.
Can we play Womanizer? And the other song that he had is the new single, which is absolutely amazing. Faster Than the Speed of Love, courtesy of Carlos and Mitch Ballard, I believe.
That's right.
Okay. Let me know which one you'd like to play, Uncle Ryano.
Let's fire up Womanizer, and let's fire up Faster Than the Speed of Love right behind it. We're going to show them what's up.
Sunny, you doing good on time?
I'm good. Yes, we're fine.
Okay.
Yes.
And we got Jimmy Ninja waiting. A whole bunch of people are doing ninja karate chops on me too. So
We're going to bring them all in. We're going to make this a party at the Two Step Tribe. We got a new member to welcome into the family.
Yep, we are. And I'm about to pull them up with you. We do this. We bring in 2 artists here. So here in a second, I'm grabbing Ninja as well to pull in here. They've been patiently down there. Surprise, everyone. It is Uncle Ryano's birthday too, by the way.
That's right. Happy
Shout
birthday.
out. Yes. Yes.
Thank you, my brother.
21?
Oh, man, I tell everybody I'm 77, so they'll tell me I look good for my age. Yeah. Yeah. I went to school with Jesus. He was so cool. I'm just saying. So
Did you call
cool.
him Chewy?
So cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Chewy.
Yeah. And for Uncle Ryano's birthday, we have a full panel in here because I was like, I don't think Sunny's going to be around an hour and a half. So we've got a full show in here with Sunny. So Sunny, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're in here on the ride with Two Step Tribe. We're going to pull up your song right here.
I have to do a disclaimer. I have to say this is all my fault because Sonny's got a real tight window and he's been super gracious, everybody. For me personally, there is a genuine affection off camera, a way where I really I love his family to death. He and I had a great opportunity to visit and connect. And so it's like, for me, it's not a business thing, y'all. This is what Tribe's all about. For me, it's a family reunion. And whenever we get a chance to hang out, I'll always make time, and I always try to make sure that we can soak up as much of each other as we can before we get back to shining that light.
Amen.
Woo! Thank you. They're like, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. I was like, yay. Thank you. Thank you, Sunny. All right. I see you there. We got Jimmy Ninja waiting there backstage. We've got Gabe waiting on there backstage. All the ninjas hanging out over there. Sunny Sauceda's fans as well. I see every bit of that. I'm going to grab this track. Do not worry. We have them all coming up to say happy birthday to Uncle Ryano. Here we go with, where are you going, Uncle Ryano? You want Womanizer?
Let's go. Yeah, let's go Womanizer, because we've led into it with the backstory, and then let's go right behind it with Faster Than the Speed of Love.
You got it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. It is Sunny Sauceda right now live. Watch out, Tribe, because we've got you coming right now.
Lay your cherry lips on me. I can't take my eyes off your thighs, baby, can't you see? Daisy Dukes and Betty Bopper rocking Western swing. Honey, I can't get enough of you. Hey, hey, woman, heaven sent you here for me. With every bad attention like an apple from the tree. Your long hair, your luscious eyes, the ink on your skin. Baby, I'm a gamut for your love. Hey, womanizer, she's a gambler just like you. Hey, womanizer, she's only gonna break your heart in two. He don't take advice, he's head from that Dina's mouth. He's a firecracker, playboy, laser double down. He's been sick of petty lovers, numbers by the few. Watch out, cool cat, because here she comes. Hey, womanizer, womanizer, watch out for her love. Hey, womanizer, she's only gonna break your heart in two. Hey, womanizer, she's a gambler just like you. Hey, 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 womanizer, she's only gonna break your heart in two. Yeah. She played it like a fiddle and he thought he'd never see. Did that womanizer will bow down to her feet. He's a fool that's falling heavy deep into her eyes. He ain't ever gonna womanize. Hey, womanizer, she's a gambler just like you. Hey, 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 womanizer, she's only gonna break your heart in two. 'Cause I romper el corazón en dos. 'Cause I romper el corazón en dos. Womanizer.
There's that spice to wake everybody up. I was like,
Yep.
there it is. Watch out. Y'all be careful.
Have
what
it like
you
you
ask for.
stole it. Yep.
Be careful what you ask for.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love it. We're here live with Sunny Sauceda, and we are on Two Step Tribe live with you. It is Uncle Ryano's birthday. We've got Sunny Sauceda in the house live tonight. We have Jimmy Ninja Cowboys popping up with you too. We've got Gabe. Watch out for Gabe Choke. But ninjas are all over me in the comments, and Sunny Sauceda's fans too. I'm like, woo! I got accordion pictures with ninja pictures coming, like, choo, choo. I'm like, yep, we got you. We got you covered, buddy. We got you covered. We have another song in here, Sunny, of yours. And we want to say thank you because you've literally spent a good quality amount of time with us and hyping it up. I love it. I love it. Happy birthday, Uncle Ryano.
Yeah, happy
Again,
birthday.
I was able to tell Vicky. So I was not a part, by the way, everybody. This was arranged with Uncle Ryano and Sunny Sauceda. It's the very first time, honest to God, that I have never had a conversation with someone coming on the show. This is Uncle Ryano while I was planning all these surprises for your birthday. And I couldn't have been happier when y'all accidentally scheduled it on his birthday.
You didn't tell me.
I think it's hilarious.
I'm so blessed to have such incredibly talented people, but more importantly, such beautiful spirits, beautiful hearts. And every one of you guys this week, all the way up to tonight. Tonight's our last night of the week. And it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm humbled and I'm honored and I'm grateful to be spending this time with you guys. Thank you, Sonny, for taking this extra time and spending with us. I love, my joy is showing off all you guys. I love that more than anything, to go to places where y'all don't normally go. I love to march right in there and go, listen up. That's my thing. And so I'm having a blast doing that. It's a joy seeing you guys breaking new ground and knocking down new walls. And I'm so excited to be able to witness y'all shining.
I appreciate
right.
that. Thank you so much.
I love it. I love it. I'm going to pop onto the stage with Jimmy Ninja 2. Ninja Cowboy is going to join you at Sunny Sauceda. You are here. This is your home, Two-Step Tribe, for as long as you want. But there is a button that says leave studio. When your interview is done and you need to be with your family and you don't want to be in a studio longer because you've been in the studio all day, Sonny, you
Actually, yeah.
let us know. All you have to do.
Yeah. Yeah, for us,
got
it's this is you have the house key now. You come and go as you please. That's how we treat it here at the tribe. When you're ready, you rock. You set up this single for us because it's your current single out right now. Tell us something about it, Sonny.
Well, you know, we had the privilege and honor of having this tune sent to us. It must have been by Mitch Ballard.
Mm-hmm.
And we heard it, and man, we really liked it. Now, when we heard it, I don't even remember. I don't even remember what the demo sounded like anymore.
I think it was probably just an acoustic. I'm not even sure if it was a full demo. That's what the thing I think
Right.
if the version I remember, it was a long time ago, like 1998, and you guys just took it to a whole nother level. You gave it a life that nobody had anticipated or hoped for. And it was absolutely beautiful. I remember that much. And then when I got the surprise myself, I was beside myself because I was so proud of what y'all had done. I got to meet you on that song before you and I got to personally meet for the first time. So that's how that happened for me. But how's y'all's response been so far?
Man, it's been great. You know, what a wonderful song. And yeah, you're right. It was on a guitar, and it's been a great response. Everybody loves the track. We've been playing it for everybody, and then we play it live. You know, we played at the during South by Southwest. We played at the BMI event at Still Austin, and you know there was a bunch of industry people, and they loved the song. They loved it so much, and it's been great. You know, we're just so blessed to have that song. That's a great sounding song, man. And we actually shot the video. When did we shoot the video? We shot the video, man. When was it? Must have been the beginning of the year because it was a little cool. And I remember the girl that was in the jacket, and I kind of wanted wearing more. I wanted her wearing like a spaghetti strap kind of deal. But it was kind of cool that day, and we knew it was going to be a summer song, but so it kind of looks a little like summer, but it was cold out there that day, and we're from Texas, and we're just
Welcome to Texas.
Welcome to Texas,
Yeah.
and you know things happen organically, man. So what a great song, and just that performance, just it just
What a great singer.
it's great great processing. I don't know about that. No, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You know, but before we kick it off, I want to say happy birthday to you, and you know I want to thank y'all for having me. I appreciate this time with you folks. You know, and you know I want to give room for Ninja Cowboy to get on, and I'm gonna settle in and spend some time with my better half. And man, happy birthday to you, Unc. You know, thank you so much for having me. But
Give our love to Vic and the kids, man.
I sure will.
They're tribe too. This is all the Two-Step Tribe in the house, baby.
That's right.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you all so much for
how
having
this
me.
works.
I'm gonna jump off and I haven't even unpacked. I literally just got my backpack, got off the truck, right in here and set up. So I'm gonna go settle in.
I knew that. I was like, I know for a fact he hasn't even like walked into his house yet. So I was like,
I walked straight to the living room into the office. I didn't even say hi to anybody. My wife's like, she brought me my glass of tea.
Right?
Of tea.
This kind of tea, that Texas tea. I got you covered.
And but thank you so much for having me. Happy birthday, Ryano.
Thank you.
We love you, Ryano, Uncle Ryano. We really appreciate you. And we're gonna keep on, kicking that can down the road. We got a lot of work ahead of us. We got a lot of writing to do. You know, we got a lot of writing to do. Even if it's through WhatsApp, whatever, we're gonna get it done. So
We're gonna wear it out, my brother.
Man, you know, I'm telling you, man, it's always the big tall guys are the biggest teddy bears. I tell you what, it's the biggest loving people in the world. And, you know, it's nothing but love. We appreciate you. We love you. We cherish you. And, you know, we make friends for life around here, right?
That's how we do, baby.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's
We're
right.
not rich of money, but we're rich of music and friends.
Yep, we got people. That's what we need.
So,
And
we love
happy
you.
birthday here coming out of the tribe. Rab, I see you there. I'll be in touch. But Rab is saying hi to Sunny
Oh,
as
hi.
well. So,
Howdy,
Rab,
Rab.
hey, babe, I see you out there, hun. I got your message up. Sunny sees it too. Good to see you. I'll get you back on here too, Rab. Great to see you. Loving it. I'm loving all this love everybody's showing here for Sunny as well. Sunny, it's like boom here, boom there, and I'm like,
Sonny's a rock star, y'all, man. And the folks, y'all all over the U.S. right now that are watching this. North Carolina, this is what we got going on down here, y'all.
Broken Arrow, what's up,
we got
Broken Arrow?
like nationwide. We're over 190 countries, and I'm filtering it through, and I'm like, definitely, we're looking out for you. We're Two-Step Tribe. We're family. We're all about community and the people. We love you, Sunny. Sunny Sauceda. Y'all need to check him out. We've got him on our station playing nonstop on rotation, literally within over 60 different syndicated stations out there, going across nationwide. From
we appreciate you so much.
Tribe.
Thank you so much.
Most definitely.
And happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday.
Most definitely.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Uncle Ryano. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, brother. We love you.
Ooh,
I love y'all right back, my brother.
Many more years. All right.
Yes, sir. Together.
Thank you for
Forever.
being such a good person. We love you, man.
Hey,
Y'all
I
have a
love
good
y'all
one.
too, Sonny.
We'll
Say
get turned
hello
over
to
to-
Vicky.
We're gonna play
It's
that
always
video
good
now.
to see you. Always good to see you.
Thank
Sonny
you, Tracy.
Sauceda, Vicky Sauceda, both of you. I've always enjoyed being with you. It's always a great time. It's a loving time. Thank you for joining the show on Two-Step Tribe.
All right,
I'm
thank you.
going to grab your buddies over here. Woohoo! Woohoo!
Let's cue up the video, and we'll run that, and then we'll transition to Ninja Cowboy, my man.
Sure will. Here
All right,
it
thank
is.
you, guys. Sorry
Watch
for
out.
hogging the time. We'll see y'all later.
This is you. You're still you. This is your song, Sonny. So hold on a minute, baby. Unless you need to run, you run. But I got you. Here.
He's gonna.
Come out.
I got you.
Trying to get on, but not sure how to.
In the middle of the day in the corner cafe, that's where he saw her. She looked this way with that sweet smiling face and felt the feeling taking over. Rolling like a freight train, blowing like a hurricane, but none of those things are fast enough. When hearts pitter patter, that's all that matters. Ain't nothing faster than the speed of love. She dropped her wallet, he reached down and got it. She said thanks, and then they were talking about nothing, but to them it meant something. Yeah, something was about to begin. Rolling like a freight train, blowing like a hurricane, but none of those things are fast enough. When hearts pitter patter, that's all that matters. Ain't nothing faster than the speed of love. The heart is quicker than the eye when fate steps in. It opens up to lonely hearts, and the rest is up to them. a freight train, blowing like a hurricane, but none of those things are fast enough. Rolling like a freight train, blowing like a hurricane, but none of those things are fast enough. When hearts pitter patter, that's all that matters. Ain't nothing faster than the speed of love. Than the speed of love. Than the speed of love. Than the speed of love.
That is Sunny Sauceda
the
wrapping
problem?
up the first half of Two Step
See your
Tribe.
bleeding, so.
Here tonight in the house, we love all of our artists. Don't you worry, we do full features that are going to be solo with only one artist. Don't you worry, Jimmy Ninja Cowboy is going to get his own featured show with just him. Same thing for Gabe Choate. He knows it because he's already done it, and he knows that's what happens on Tribe. Two Step Tribe. Welcome to the show. Look, Jimmy Ninja Cowboy.
Hey, what's going on?
He is always ready, always available. Your fans are just chewing up in the comments. I am over here loving. They love Sunny, and so do I. He's an amazing artist, but then they're like doing chops, like ninja chops, and they're like,
Well,
"Where's
this
the
was
ninja?"
full disclosure. I mean, both of you guys are vets on the show now. And so for tonight was the first night that Sonny'd been on. So this was his first maiden voyage coming into the tribe tonight. And we had a bunch of stuff together that we're all collectively working on for all of music, just like you guys are. We're all on the same mission. And so it truly expounding on that and introducing as much of that as we can to the tribe and showing everyone why he is just as much a beautiful kindred spirit as each of us, of what we're trying to do and accomplish and how he fits in with us. That was very important. And so now I'm super stoked and super happy to see y'all's damn crazy, beautiful faces. What the hell, y'all? What y'all been up to? Talk to us. Tell us about it.
Well, Ninja Cowboy has not had his own featured solo show, so tune in.
He didn't have no, but he'd been on. We had one where we had the show on before. Yeah,
his fans know that. Do
Yeah.
not worry. Like I said in the comments, he will definitely be getting his featured show on Two Step Tribe, without a doubt. Don't you worry. Jimmy's going to have his own featured show on Two Step Tribe, no matter what. Yes, there you are. All right, he's on the screen right now. Jimmy, you need to talk to your fans over here because you are part of our family, your tribe over here, and they are just wanting to hear from you. So I need you to tell them hello, how much you love them, and say hello to your people. And let's get some of your music going.
All right, what's up, baby? Ninja Cowboy up. Thank you guys for showing up. I apologize if you had to wait, but you know, sometimes you'll be at the barbecue and daddy makes you wait for that steak, and daddy makes you wait for that steak, and that steak is good because you had to wait. So come on.
come on.
Come on. I like that. We'll be dropping out here, leaving Gabe down there. Gabe Choate is joining us. Gabe Choate is a dedicated tribe member here with Two Step Tribe, always showing up, not just showing up, sending we have in addition more than 10 new tribe members thanks to Gabe Choate. Ninja Cowboy is coming back up. His link disconnected himself. It had nothing to do with me. I've got all these people. Ninja time, let's go. Uncle Ryano, I had no clue that between having Sunny in the beginning and I've got all his people wanting all of this, which he's amazing. And I know Jimmy's amazing, Ninja Cowboy, but his fans are just dedicated, beautiful people over here. Ninja time, let's go. And I'm like, whoa, like they are on fire. Jimmy, I'm talking about your fans. They are on fire.
Sorry, I got kicked off. You guys hear me?
Yeah, that wasn't my fault, by the way, because I'm telling your fans over here.
We finally got Ninja Cowboy and Tracy broke him. That's what happened. We finally got him and she broke him. That's
He's there. Can you talk to him, Jimmy, before I get karate chopped? They said it's ninja time. They said cowboy up. Cowboy up.
We'll
Let's
pivot
go.
while we're working on that. While we're working on his connection, I think he's off in his boat right now. He's out on the water. No,
Nice.
there he is. There's my man. He's
Yeah.
popping in. And
Well,
let's.
let's do this. I'm going to play music. So I've
Yeah.
got Pearl, Lakeland, Ninja Cowboys, his favorite.
Yeah.
It's like a hurricane and it keeps on blowing. It's like my own heart, I'm always knowing. It's driving me insane and it keeps on showing. 'Cause of our love, girl, we keep on growing. We're growing up strong, growing up long. When we sing together, it's my favorite song. 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 Come on. It's like a hurricane and it keeps on blowing. It's like my own heart, I'm always knowing. It's driving me insane and it keeps on showing. 'Cause of our love, girl, we keep on growing. We're growing up quick, quick as it comes. We're beating our heads on the ground like a drum. We're waiting for what? We're waiting for who? If someone's gonna save you, it's gonna be you. 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 It's like a hurricane, man, it keeps on blowing. It's like my own heart, I'm always knowing. It's driving me insane and it keeps on showing. 'Cause of our love, girl, we keep on growing. We're growing up strong, growing up long. When we sing together, it's my favorite song. It's my favorite song. It's my favorite song. It's my favorite song. It's my favorite song.
Yeah.
Favorite song. It's my favorite song.
And I love it.
It's my favorite song. My favorite song.
All right. Yeah.
I love it. I love
That's
it.
the new
This is
song. That's the new song on the Texas music charts. Shout out to my bandmates, Frank the Tank and Joey Devora. And Wonderland Records, Travis and Garrett, man, for killing it on that single. Thank you guys so much for listening to that.
I love it. I love the song, Jimmy. Literally the beat, everything to it. I love it. And everyone's doing MFS all through the comments. MFS, my favorite song. So
It's a long thing to write. FS is
That-
easier.
That whole
Yes.
project was stellar. You know, if people haven't gotten to listen to that whole project, y'all caught some stardust when y'all went in there and tracked that.
Oh
Mm,
yeah. Oh yeah,
yeah.
for sure. Well, we're real fortunate because Wonderland Records has hosted legends like Marvin Gaye and Elvis Presley. So for me, and I'm a guy who's taken this album over the last 5 years from Boca Raton to Audio Dallas, where Willie Nelson recorded Redheaded Stranger with Girl Like You, which was the first song, to Austin, Texas with Sterling, where we recorded Pearl and Lakeland, our first two singles, and then to our hometown with Wonderland Records with Travis Fox. And those guys, they're Callahan Divide, and those guys are so solid in what they've done. But as producers and being in that room, it's a magical room. Like, you have to go in there and record one song in your life, because when when Marvin Gaye has been in that room giving out that sexual chi, and and Elvis Presley's in there, and you know he was shaking his hips and moving that lip, singing, recording songs. The Ninja Cowboy had to be up in there, so that's what we do best is we get up in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Ninja Cowboy up,
you
Got
did
up
it.
in there.
everybody in here. Let's go Cheese Whiz. That's what they're saying. Let's go Cheese Whiz. I don't know what it means, but all right. I love that. Frank Fisher always has it in here for us. I love that too. Thank you, Frank. And at 10:30, and for whatever anyone wants to see there is somebody popping up then. Jimmy's coming back. Gabe is still with us right here and has been with us in the show. I'm going to grab a song from Cowboy over here while he's over there, and it is Ninja Cowboy. We've got them all just filling up in here. Stand by. Here we go.
Ninja cowboy, is that you? Some say it's so, some say it's so. Like a samurai swings a sword, I swing my soul, swing my soul. 'Cause everyone who ever loved me fell away, fell away. And everyone who ever loved me wish I'd stayed, wish I'd stayed. La 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 la. And the wind she laughed, ha 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 ha. And the God said no 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 no. And the wind she laughs, ha 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 ha. Ninja cowboy, sit down here by my side, by my side. Pull yourself about that cage and don't you hide, don't you hide. 'Cause everyone who ever loved me fell away, fell away. And everyone who ever loved me wish I'd stayed, wish I'd stayed. La 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 la. And the wind she laughed, ha 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 ha. And the God said no 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 no. And the wind she laughed, ha 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 ha.
Yeah, baby. That one goes out to all the fighters in the house. I got a lot of my fighters that tuned in. My boy Roderick Icewater Stewart, he just won his third fight in the bare knuckle fighting championships at Dickey Arena. I wanted you guys to get him on the show. He's an upcoming talent in the world's most popular combat sport right now. And that song is one that went out to my fighters as well as my artists. There's that line about pull yourself up out that cage. Don't you hide, don't you hide. So I've been in two worlds most of my life, and that's been fighting and music. And one of the reasons why I went full-time music in the 90s was after I fought for a world title. I'm at the after party with Don Fry, the Predator Don Fry, and I'm playing the guitar because that's what I'd always do. I'd fight, and then we'd have after parties after Hooters, and then we'd go to the party, and I'd play my guitar because that's what the Ninja Cowboy would do. I've always been Ninja Cowboy. And Don Fry says, "Man, why are you fighting? You ought to be playing that guitar." And then 7 years later, I get signed by Epic President Ronna Luxemburg, who signed Meatloaf and Kansas and Heart. And we put together the Beautiful Monster album and had Angel and a few other hits on it. But fighting and music's been my thing. And I appreciate you guys so much for having us out and showcasing not only my music, but everybody's music. Y'all are helping, because what you're doing is a huge thing. Not everybody cares enough to take their time and their money to help other people. And I appreciate Uncle Ryano and Tracy for doing that.
Y'all are beautiful, and you're why we get up every day and do this. You
Are we
and
still
Gabe.
on? I've been having some connection issues. I don't know if it's because I'm out here at sea.
Now, can you hear us, buddy?
We're good. Joey's over here, MMA. We've got Frank Fisher, that's second. We got all the fighters in here. They're like shouting out, Ninja Maniacs, don't go and hide, hashtag Don Fry. So I know all about it.
Now, you guys, Jimmy, you guys are the reason why we get up and do this every day. Guys like Gabe, guys like you, all the other ones that we're bringing in, you guys know the real deal. You know why it's so important that we do what we do. The world, it's never runs out of ways to destroy things, but it's up to us who create to be the vaccination. We jump up and we stand up into that tsunami and we punch back. That's what we do, and we do it together.
That's right, man. I've always believed that a song can change the world. And if you were around when We Are the World came out, or when The Dance by Tony Arata, Brownwood native came out, songs like this changed the world. Songs that changed not only my world, but the people. And I was the president of the Texas State Songwriters Championship for 8 years. Shout out to Cynthia and Matt at Texas Brew Radio. And, I've gifted that over to her a couple of years ago because I knew she could take it to the next level, because I really knew in my heart after my dad and my wife passed away that I had one more dream, and that was to put one more album out for my legacy.
I love it. Every bit of it. For your whole legacy, putting out that one more album. And I do have it in here. I know one of the songs that you wanted me to pull up on purpose. Uncle Ryano, you always talk about a song called Pearl. We've got so many fighters in the house for you, Jimmy, that I'm definitely covering when it spots out. I'm definitely getting to know. Austin's in the house. We're all over. I'm loving it. MMA, all of it. I'm definitely very familiar with that world. I'm familiar with UFC, every bit of it. Our whole production team on the back end is very, very close to it. I have Pearl. This is a song that Uncle Ryano has mentioned on the show multiple times that we actually have not played. And so I've never played it in here. We are going to do a full feature show with Ninja Cowboy, everybody. So don't worry. He'll be getting this full show. Gabe's over here. Gabe, you've got in the comments too. So they're like, where's Gabe? I'm like, he's here. Don't you worry. We've got everybody covered over here. So shout it out. We are shout out to, look at this, J Scan Music. Right?
Yeah, J Scan.
Worldwide. Yep. J Scan Worldwide. I got it right here. Jimmy Ninja Cowboy Up on the channel right now, and just cut out. I do have the song coming, and then if you give me 1 minute here, I'll grab that for you.
Pearl is so important because on so many ways, this song, I know he loved it when he created it, as he should. Yeah. But I heard this song really showcased his spirit to me when I heard him singing it. And it's beautiful. And I've met him. I've spent a lot of time talking to Jimmy, and he's got an incredible heart, a brilliant mind, and a fiery spirit. And this song is for anybody who forgets that they literally are precious. This song reminds everybody you're a pearl. You are a masterpiece.
You got it. Jimmy Ninja Cowboy Up. I'm going to play this song Pearl for you. And then I have something to pop up. And then we got Gabe still staring. Like, Gabe is one of our diehard tribe. So he's super connected, and I am more than grateful. But we have something coming here soon, and we want to make sure that you understand. Stick by. You need to hit the button follow and subscribe, depending on where you're watching from. We're on different platforms tonight, a lot of different ones. Sunny Sauceda tore it up in the beginning of the show. We've got Gabe here, Gabe Choate, y'all. We've got Ninja Cowboy Up, tearing it up, literally. This is the song Pearl, and then watch what I'm going to do to position it up Gabe's got a song, but I've got a surprise too. Jimmy Ninja's song, Pearl. I have heard about this song. Uncle Ryano has mentioned it, and his fans over here, which are now ours, we love you. We appreciate you. Sonny's as well, every one of you. Here it is.
Sitting on top of the world, knowing there's someone who wants to know me. Very special girl, shows me I could be her whole world. It sounds like a symphony, nothing you've ever heard before. Brings to the centuries. Through all eternity. Cause love never goes out of style. Sometimes it takes a while, but I'm right here. Love never goes out of style. Sometimes it takes a while, but I'm right. Oh, I'm right. On top of the world, releasing my need to control everything, knowing I am a pearl. You can't love yourself, you never love that special girl. Sounds like a symphony, nothing you've ever heard before. Brings to the centuries. You are cause love never goes out of style. Sometimes it takes a while, but I'm right here. Love never goes out of style. Sometimes it takes a while, but I'm right here. Oh, I'm right. Oh, we're right here. Oh, we're right here.
Cowboy Jimmy, shout out to you and Patient and every one of your fans are out there. Please hit follow and subscribe. We actually have Gabe still here. Gabe, stand by because we got you, honey. I got you in here. He's got a new song. I have someone really quick. Now, later I have something else, but this one I know that they cannot wait too much longer, so I have to let them pop up really quick. Hello, welcome. Say hello, Rob.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Rob Charles, what is up, big dog?
Bro, I just wanted to stop by and tell you happy birthday, man. You think I was really going to let you go by and not have me tell you happy birthday?
I love you.
No, bro. I love you. And look at that icon. You remember that?
I do, man.
That's
That's
a
when
little.
we tore up some Popeyes chicken. I think that sign is still crooked from when we rolled up in there.
Man, I ate Popeyes for a week.
My man said on the phone when I was heading to his house, he said, "Man, we got talking about I passed the Popeyes." I said, he said, "Oh, Popeyes." He said he hadn't had it in a while. And that big old F-250 did a U-turn right there in the middle of the road. I apologize for anybody who may have come in, very intimately close to the ditch. I turned around and went back and loaded up on Popeyes. And that sweet girl in there was like, "Good Lord, sir!" And I just went in there and got a whole flock of chickens. I brought them out. And I had horses toting the damn sweet tea coming out of there.
Yeah,
It was because we had a sweet tooth. You see what I did there?
absolutely. My main thing is just, man, I got to spend the afternoon with you. Really got to know you as a person rather than just an artist. And you're genuine, man. You're about as good as they come.
But you're beautiful and you make my world better because you're in it, partner.
Well, I feel it's 100% the exact same, man. Like I said, happy birthday. I'm very happy to be associated with the tribe, doing my small part and just doing what I can to help you folks out.
Most
We
definitely.
appreciate you. We love you. We we love 107.5 The Swamp and all your affiliates and all your listeners around the whole world, 195 countries. God bless you all for supporting what we're doing and helping us reach a little bit farther. We can't do it without you, big dog.
Well, it's my pleasure. I've been doing the independent game now for 10 years. I'm in my 11th year. I don't have any plans of slowing down anytime soon. Just as long as you guys send me that music, we will find a place on the radio for y'all. Like he said, I have an independent radio show that I do. It goes out over 80 plus radio worldwide. Some of them are online. I've got several terrestrials. I mean, you can literally go down the street in the Philippines and listen to the show in the Philippines. So,
Yeah.
um, it's a big thing, man. I do it because I love what I do. Got a lot of great independent artists and independent music out there, and I'm just happy to be able to share it with the world.
We love you, Rob Charles.
We love
Love
you,
you
and
guys.
I'm
Y'all have a
I'm
good one.
super grateful to be partnered with you, Rob. I'm very
Absolutely.
lucky.
Get
Very,
get in
very lucky.
contact with me. You had talked about getting me on to have an show with you guys. Get with me. Let me know when you want to do it. And we'll see what we can do about making it happen. Y'all go on back to y'all's business. Just wanted to say happy birthday, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the show.
We love you. Thank you so much. Thanks for
Much
coming
love,
in.
guys. Y'all take care now.
You got
Thank
it.
you, brother.
Bye
All
bye,
right.
guys.
Thank you so much. We love that. 107.5, our home, our partner here with us at this station. Took time to get the time at this hour too, and everything that he does. Very, very important. So now y'all understand that there was a need to do that. And we took care of Jimmy. He keeps getting kicked out on his own internet. It's not us here at Two Step Tribe. So we'll schedule a feature where he's not on a boat
Yeah,
trying to
he's
get
out at sea
internet.
right now.
He's literally at sea. Gabe Choate is with us literally live this whole time. Gabe Choate, you have another song out too, and you took all this time to come in because you've got a special just happy birthday message and a love for Tribe and Two Step Tribe, especially that's been somebody that gives back to the tribe. Man, that's the definition right there is Gabe.
Gabe Choate.
Gabe, thank
Everybody
you.
that before we met, everybody that brought him up, everybody, top to bottom, they did nothing but speak gold on this man,
Oh,
and
Lord.
that's a test. They did, and that's a testament to his character. Everybody that we met, Megan Irby is a huge fan. Beautiful angel herself, precious, incredible artist, beautiful human being, and she's a dear sweet friend, and she spoke so highly of you, And there were just so many right behind her that we would speak to, because Texas, as big as it is, the music community is really tight. And so your reputation has preceded you. Anyone that knows you loves you. And we're very honored to be able to add ourselves to that group of people.
Yes, sir. I love y'all too. I appreciate y'all inviting me to be part of it. And I love Megan to death. We talk almost every day. So,
well, you know, Gabe, I care for you, and you've got a new song out too. Everybody's sending me comments about Sweet Tooth, though, y'all.
Oh yeah, that's the diabetes. That's my diabetes song. Every time that song comes up now, I go diabetes. I do Wilford Brimley impressions. Diabetes. Yeah.
Oh Lord, everybody's laughing. Oh my goodness, you have a new one out. She ain't talking. Now you got one that doesn't talk.
Yeah.
I dated a midget one time. Everybody thought she bruised easy, and everybody thought I was rough on her, but I wasn't. She was real competitive, and I thought it would be a very modern man if I did things she liked, and she liked to play ping pong. So what happened is we played her game.
There's kids in the house.
Well, okay. Well, I'm just saying she liked to play ping pong, and she was real competitive. She was a little bitty thing. Anyway, she'd be up there on it. We'd be playing ping pong, and she'd go for a hard long ball, and she'd just run right off the end of the table every time. Yeah. So anyway, it made it look like I was rougher on her. I wasn't. I'd pick her up. You know, sound like a sack of peaches. Sweet girl though. And you were saying you got one now that didn't talk.
Now you got one not talking.
I got a few, you know, sometimes that happens. But this song, technically it's not out yet. It comes out in 2 weeks, and I just wanted to give y'all first shot at hearing this thing.
Yeah,
boom, debut, definitely. First time ever. Okay, yeah. What's the title?
It's She Ain't Talking to Me. It's a sad song.
See? Told you, she ain't talking to me. All right, watch out. Here it comes. Gabe Choate in the house. Thank you, everybody. Please follow, subscribe. Loving all the people that are in here supporting. The great thing is the exposure between Sunny and everyone else. That's Tribe. That's Two Step Tribe. She Ain't Talking to Me is by Gabe Choate.
Some days are easier than others. Some days I can't find any peace. Some days I think I'll try to find another to hold on to. And every day our memory has a hold on me. The old things are gone. There's a new reality, and it chills me to the bone. Thoughts of how it used to be, all the hoping and praying, and the words she ain't saying. It's no contacts are killing me. Hope she's talking to God, 'cause she sure ain't talking to me. Some nights I go out with my friends. Some nights I stay home all alone. Some nights I wonder how our love could end so suddenly, and every night wanna call you on the phone. The old things are gone. There's a new reality, and it chills me to the bone. Thoughts of how it used to be, all the hoping and praying, and the words she ain't saying. It's no contacts are killing me. I hope she's talking to God, 'cause she sure ain't talking to me. The old things are gone. There's a new reality, and it chills me to the bone. Thoughts of how it used to be, all the hoping and praying, and the words she ain't saying. It's no contact's killing me. I hope she's talking to God, 'cause she sure ain't talking to me. I hope she's talking to God, 'cause she sure ain't talking to me.
That is old school bone country, son.
That is awesome. Oh, Gabe, I love that. I mean, you've got here, like Felicia, actually, she's like, it hit home literally. They are feeling it. They felt it. I got you there. You got several. We've got Missy Wilson in the house shouting out, saying hello. Happy birthday, Uncle Ryano. We love you. Missy Wilson, we could not do it without you. We love and appreciate you so, so much. Gabe, we just love everything that you do. Literally, I can't wait to have you back in a show for real. I have a major surprise coming up for Uncle Ryano, and I have to do it this way. So stand by. What I have to do is grab the song that I wrote for him. But pay attention, Uncle Ryano. You usually look down. Gabe, help me out here. You usually look down. You're going to have to look at the screen as I play the song for you. There is a reason. So for Uncle Ryano, everybody in here tonight, and we're watching our time because we cannot go over a certain amount of time in our radio shows here. I'm going to play the song that was written for Uncle Ryano for his birthday. Gabe, you tell me if you like it or not, but I got somebody else that's going to be there, and I want to see a thumbs up or down on what they think about this. I'm going to start the song first. It's called Keep On Moving. This is to everybody out there. Keep on moving. I promise you, it will all be good.
Keep on moving, but love are gonna leave scars on my soul where no one can see. Been knocked down, but I ain't beat. Tired eyes, heavy heart, still on my feet. I've had all the heartbreaks stealing my sleep, but I still wake up, I still breathe. You think you know me? Honey, please. You don't know the fire burning underneath. I gotta keep on moving, moving, moving. Ain't no chains ever gonna be holding me. I'm never gonna let you take another piece. So I keep on moving, moving, moving. Watch out now, 'cause you don't know where I've been, what I've seen, or who I had to be. Go on, go on, go on. Stay away from me. I've danced with shadows, I've talked to ghosts, held keep on moving. Boots kicking.
Woo! Happy birthday, Uncle Rhino. I got somebody in the house. Gabe, do you know who this is?
Yeah.
This is Emma. Emma, welcome to the show. We have pulled this off for a long time. I don't think you gave away the secret. I think you were able to keep it. You did a great job. I love it. You look great. Welcome to the show on Two Step Tribe. This is Emma. Uncle, am I allowed to say who she is? This is
I'm so proud that is my partner in crime. That is my daughter, my beautiful angel.
Yeah. Yeah, that is Emma. Emma, did you like the song? We got to keep on moving, right?
Yes. Oh, yes. I want that in my playlist.
Emma loves this song, y'all. So, and that's your biggest cheerleader right there. I'm like, ooh, if she really likes something, that's a big deal. So, Emma, I am so happy to see you and that we did this. Gabe, it is Uncle Rhino's daughter, and Gabe Choate is part of Tribe as close family. So I knew that he'd be perfect to understand how in the heck are we going to pull this off for Uncle Rhino. And the best thing I could do was his daughter is his most treasured thing, his family. But his daughter and I were cooking this up for quite some time. So I was like moving. Because I had to make sure that we made this happen. So happy birthday to you, Uncle Rhino.
Y'all got me. Y'all got me.
We got him, Emma. We successfully did it. Gabe, it's all
Finally.
wonderful. We've supported artists. We have done it all. Emma, what do you have to say too?
Happy birthday. Happy early birthday. Can we get fireworks tomorrow for the 4th of July?
Well, I guess after this, yeah, I don't see a problem with it. But full disclosure, every time I tried to get firecrackers from my daughter, she just run in the house. So, it's been a thing. As soon as the first one goes off, she's in the witness protection program. So I stopped getting them there for a while. But if you're ready, we'll go get us some.
I love it. I love it. I love your shirt. Everybody, you need to tune in and go to Two Step Tribe, the YouTube, to view what just happened. We were able to get Emma in here. She's been waiting patiently, and I'm sending messages back and forth. Not only that, we got Rob Charles in here, who is the founder, owner of 107.5, our home base for the swamp, Sunny Sauceda. The whole first, to get him to even do almost an hour and a half, literally, in a show is amazing. So coming out of the studio, thank you to Sunny Sauceda. Thank you to Jimmy Ninja Cowboy. And let me tell you, his fans were tearing up the comments. I was like, whoa. And Gabe Choate, you've got him in there too. So I want to say thank you to all of you all week who have come together to honor and celebrate with Two Step Tribe and Uncle Rhino. It has been a complete joy to be able to do something back for Uncle Rhino and say, we appreciate you, we love you, and we wouldn't be where we're at if it weren't for you. So I can tell you that.
I love y'all, and y'all are why I get up every day and do what I'm doing. And I've climbed many mountains. I've had many blessings to do it. Megan Irby was actually the one that asked me this question, and I told it to Missy Wilson earlier today. I just went to Nashville to see if I was good enough. That's all. And I got my answer. Stadium shows later and, 60 plus cuts and things that the business said I was good enough, but I had to see it for myself. And then I answered all those questions. That's why it was okay for me to be retired. It was okay. I didn't have anything left that I needed to show myself. And my daughter, my best buddy, her and her mama pushed on me for 4 years. Billy Ray Cyrus pushed on me for a long time. Beautiful people, Renee Trouet, Brian Austin Cuevas, everything came together, and I didn't understand why, but I stopped fighting it and I just listened. And now, as I told my daughter, she was the greatest. She is the greatest project of my life, my daughter, and she knows it. And I tell her all the time. But Megan asked me. She said, "Do you have any questions still for yourself?" And I did it 2 times. I climbed to the mountain 2 times, and I made it 2 times. Now I do have a question. Thank you, Megan Irby, for asking me that. Because yes, I got one more left, and that's to see if I can do it for y'all. And that's why we have the tribe.
Yeah. I know that. And man, I can tell you that, I felt that keep on moving literally deep down because of that. So, because of you, Uncle Ryano, we keep on moving. We keep on finding the infrastructure that we need to be able to support all of these other artists and then all take care of each other. You know what I mean? It's the basic principles of what we need to do to love on each other, take care of each other, put the work into it, and you get back what you put into it. So when you do that, then you only need a few people that reach out with love. Other than that, it doesn't take a whole big congregation or a whole big stadium to say, I love you. What you really need in life are the genuine ones surrounding you to say you're worth it and we love you. Right, Gabe? I know you know this. Right?
I love you both, and I'm so grateful to have y'all in my life. I'm grateful to have the honor of watching you shine, each one of you.
Well, we are only shining because you've got the stand, the light, and every bit of it. I'm just hitting the buttons and doing what I do, and then you end up doing your thing. So you do more than you think. So being able to be there as a support system, being a infrastructure for independent artists, and a home of where to go and what to do and how to do it and how to avoid the pitfalls is definitely something that you've been able to teach. We'll be doing it in our foundation to give back to the community. So not only have you done that, just in the time you've been back, you've now gotten on a foundation. You've gotten into radio again. You've gotten into Two Step Tribe, a full radio show that's being carried. And we're carrying a bunch of artists, right out of, it's not out of their pocket, out of ours, because we want to be able to figure out the support for everybody to come collectively as a whole and work together. You also have America's Music Awards, a full awards show. Now, Gabe's actually part of this one because Gabe and I were actually having conversations and, just lifting each other up is what I'll say. And during that lifting up time, it was, what? We need America's Music Awards. We need a lane for all genres of music. We need a lane to support different kinds of people. We need a lane to say you matter. Humanitarian people out there in the community doing good work. The underserved youth in the community, the kids programs in music, the writing, the sessions. There's so many pieces to this that do so much for people in the healing, the mission of the music behind what we do. That's what matters. And it starts because you got to have somebody that can lead. And Uncle Ryano, that person is you. So thank you. That's where we focus. Yep. We love it.
I love you guys.
These messages are literally, yes, we thank you too. Jimmy is part of Tribe through and through. Felicia, find it, our YouTube too. He had some technical difficulties. He's literally supporting and talking to you. We know him well. Jimmy knows me well. He knows Uncle Ryano well. So I will get him on a full featured show where he won't have his internet go out, and then we'll have a full show. We'll also have Gabe back. Gabe, we'll have you back in here on a full show too. So this is home.
Yes, ma'am.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
We need the welcome home sign. Got any words of wisdom, Gabe?
Oh man, I don't get for wisdom very much.
Just sweet tooth, huh? Yeah, I still picture cake, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I really
Yeah.
do. The surprise that I do have in here is something called Long Shot.
My
Uncle,
my
tell me about that.
Melissa, Emma's mother, my wife, we've recently been opening up the old catalog. All my stuff that's been locked away at Warner Brothers, at Sony, at BMG, at Universal, and we're just continue. We knew the rough number between 2,400 and 3,000 songs plus that we've got in all these companies, and we started on opening it up for the Texas artists, opening that catalog up to build a brand. You know, you build a brand, you can build a catalog, but your catalog doesn't always build a brand. And it's about sustainable careers. It's not about cuts or making money, because in the indie world, we all know you're not going to put anybody through college what you make, especially not with the way streaming pays. So for me, it was about taking the diamonds from 30 years of my life. And on my best days when I crafted everything, I wanted to take the best diamonds that I was ever capable of creating, many of which I created with phenomenal, internationally known celebrity artists. And I'm opening all these up to the Texas artists. They're yours to cut. Sunny is cut 2 now. Sunny, he cut 1 this week in the studio and just released 1 as his new single. We got the songs I'm still writing too. They've re-inspired me to write again. So I started writing with Celeste Marie Wilson. I'm gonna be writing with Howard County. I've been writing with Kirk House, and then as well as they all have access to these back catalogs. And so we're looking at around 25 songs cut this year. We're on track for that right now. But this one is one of about 340 where we had celebrity artists come in and sing on my stuff. And this one is the only duet in existence. It was never released as a single because the labels fought over it. And it was Atlantic and RCA. And they were fighting over who's going to release it as a single. And it's Tracy Bird and Tracy Lawrence. And they did a duet on this old song called Long Shot. For anybody that they think you ain't got a shot, you ain't got a chance in hell, well, go ahead and put your crash helmet on. Get ready for it, because that's what this is. We're going right through their house.
You got a crash helmet on, apparently. Okay. All right. And it is called Long Shot. This is Uncle Ryano here. His song is Long Shot.
Maybe I'm a long shot, but let me tell you, I'm not planning on losing this race. Well, I may be a beginner, but I'm a born winner who don't believe in second place. Well, it may sound crazy, but if I were you, baby, I'd be betting every penny in the bank. So just sit back, watch me burn it at the track. I'm a red hot long shot. People always said I was a dreamer, that I wanted too much out of life. But I got no time to listen, cause there's too much I'd be missing. I keep doing what I'm doing, gonna get you where I'm going. Daddy told me life's tough, if you think you're big enough, climb aboard and ride. Baby, I'm a long shot, but let me tell you, I'm not planning on losing this race. Well, I may be a beginner, but I'm a born winner who don't believe in second place. Well, it may sound crazy, but if I were you, baby, I'd be betting every penny in the bank. So just sit back, watch me burning up the track. I'm a red hot long shot. Buzz around you just like bees to honey. So I guess I'll have to take my place in line. The only time it's gonna tell is fishing and the wishing. Well, the odds ain't in my favor, but sooner or later
I won't say I told you so. I just thought I'd let you know one day you'll be mine. Maybe I'm a long shot, but let me tell you, I'm not planning on losing this race. Well, I may be a beginner, but I'm a born winner who don't believe in second place. Well, it may sound crazy, but if I were you, baby, I'd be betting every penny in the bank. So just sit back, watch me burn it up the track. I'm a red hot long shot. Yeah, I'm a red hot long shot.
Really?
Oh, sweet. I can't do it as good as you. Can you do it, Gabe? Emma, can you?
There it is.
Can Emma do it?
Don't even test me.
Don't. Did you say don't test you?
Yeah, she's 14. She's out. They don't do uncool things like that. So we
It's not that it's not
navigate.
cool. I can do it, but I don't know if I do it on live.
Yeah. Yeah, you just wouldn't even believe it, Emma, the things that your dad gets me to do on this live show. I just have to get into the music and the jokes. I mean, we're all rolling over here. You know it. You know all the stuff. So
Her and her mama don't pay no attention to me anymore. They're inoculated. All the new wore off on that deal. Her and mama are just they speak in eye roll, both of them. They have their own language in eye roll.
Since when?
it's one of those things about being a parent, right? And then it's like, trust me, like if Cash even knew that I just tried to do that, he'd be like, oh my God, did you really just do that online?
Yep. I'm a terrible influence. Yep.
Yeah. No, I tried. Gabe, can you do it?
No.
Me either. So he can do it. Uncle Ryano can do it. I even tried to practice to do it, and it just didn't work, Uncle Ryano. It didn't work. It was broken. So I cannot do it. And Emma won't. I won't say can't. Emma won't.
That baby Gabe, she is a phenomenal writer, my daughter. I will say this because I say it about, when I say I'm one of those, if I say it about you, I tell it to you. And then this includes my own kid. The thing that I instill and I work hard just so people know, my daughter, I'm so blessed because my daughter is incredibly, ridiculously talented, singing as well as writing. Her lyrics are way beyond her years. That said, I always tell her, I'll help you, but what do you got to do, Emma?
Learn how to play an instrument.
And put in the work.
I'm learning how to play the piano.
Yes, she's doing excellent on that. But my point is, just so anybody ever thinks, because I've had dear friends who were super, super well known, all around the world, and they would hold the door open and they would prop their kids up, which does them a disservice because they give them a fast track and they missed a part of the human development that needs to happen through that. You've got to put that work in. I don't want to give my daughter what I never had. I want to teach her how to achieve what I was never allowed to pursue. There's a difference. And so that's mine and Mama's goal both. We don't live like we, are Wall Street moguls. We don't live that way. We live a simple life for that very reason. We don't try to I had friends that had all the $600,000 and $800,000 houses, and before we had Emma, me and Melissa, we went and bought us an $88,000 fixer upper, and and that's how we're out in. We found a spot in the blue collar neighborhood where nobody on our street had a collar, and that's just where we decided we were going to live. And it was funny. Melissa is in the medical field, and we're leaving for work every day. And of course, I wrote for all the publishing companies, and the old ladies would whisper over the fence at each other, "She has a job, but he don't work." That's what they would say. He don't work. Yeah. They just see me sitting out with a guitar on the porch. He don't have a job. Yeah. So
That's funny. I can literally picture that, of course.
Yeah.
Emma, what music are you into right now?
Anything.
Really?
I'm
Oh,
not picky.
That's a good answer because I do like it when people appreciate music for it being good music. That's always my answer. I'm like, what kind of music do you like? I'm like, I like good music. So that's the kind of music I like. In the show, we had great talks today. You almost caught me today because I was talking to the Swamp, who is literally the owner of all these different shows that we're able to have for all of our artists. Shout out to, Billy Joe Jones. That was on massive repeat nonstop for 2 months. Literally. I mean, that thing was like 20 times a day for 2 months. So pushing different things, that's the amazing side of being able to do things. Gabe, anytime we can be there for you, we definitely are there for you. We have to grab a song at the end of our show here. So I'm going to look at all of you here. And Uncle Ryano, you're the one that knows what I have. The one thing I do have is the one that Silent Sound went and remixed on his own. It's the only thing I would have from him because we don't have anything else loaded. So Silent took a song and did his magic with it and then sent it back to us. And
Emma knows Silent. She's talked to him on the phone before. And for Gabe, Silent is a dear friend, co-writer and co-producer, and a Grammy nominee. He's up in Chicago, a hip hop monster, wicked producer. And like me, I mean, he loves all genres of music, and these guys are all in love with Texas music and country music, and they have not ever been exposed to it. And so that's what we're doing is we're creating a lane to take it out of the normal places and avenues that it would have normally traveled. And we're taking it to people who've never heard the message. We don't want to preach to the choir. We want to take church to the street. And that's what we're doing.
Go.
We are doing it, and it is Silent Sound. So I did want to make sure we one of the very first individuals that Uncle Ryano stepped out with at the Grammys. This has been Uncle Ryano's birthday bash week. I'm gonna hit play here. This is Silent, and it is CY, y'all. When you need to go look up your artists and support them and follow, you need to do the same for the show, please. That's the number 2 Step Tribe. Don't spell that word. 2 Step Tribe. It's very easy if you go to YouTube or on other platforms. Gabe, you can't do that live. Come on now. Gabe, I'm gonna get you. Y'all got me good on your show with your sweet tooth. So I'm like,
diabetes.
No, I'm playing it.
Talking to your phone from the sky. Go around and find out why. Dripping venom on each side. Down the tie, up and eyes burning with drink. Poison tears make hearts start. Walking shells on brink. World's ending in a blink. It's coming down. Go out and find out why. See the ones everywhere I found. Them spills upon the ground. Mixing pain in every sound. From the sky, toxic. TOXIC. Right in my heart. I know what. And tell me go around. Felt some dark like twisted bricks. Loving hearts and toxic fits we make. Don't be scared like broken sticks. Venomous poison from the sky. Whisper truth, will live a lie. Fate's a cruel alibi. In this game, no one gets by. TOXIC. It's coming down. Go out and find out why. See the ones everywhere from. Venom fills on the ground. Mixing pain in every sound. Taken from the sky, toxic. TOXIC. Running my heart. TOXIC. It's coming down. Go out. find out why. See the ones that we're from. Nothing's comes upon the ground. There's some pain in every song. Toxic. Toxic. Break my heart. Toxic.
Emma, what do you think?
Interesting. It's something I haven't heard before.
Yeah, that would be a Silent Sounds deal. It was initially a different song, and then he mixed and moved it, and now it's like what would you call it, Uncle Ronald? Like a house mix?
It's a house mix, but that's something right in the wheelhouse. Emma will be jamming out to that. So that's something that's what I hear. She's on the other end of the house right now. So we've got a pretty large place here. So that surprised me when she first popped up. I thought, that's my kid on the other side of the house. Okay. All right. Yeah. And so I know I'll be we've got a really long hallway, and I'll be walking down the hallway, and I have to start speaking up when I'm getting close to my daughter's room because it's loud. It's like a house party going on in there. She's got her friends on the Xbox, and they're all having their conference.
Well, Emma, I'll have to get you a copy of the song and let me see what y'all think about it, and just listen to it a little bit more. You got the other one, Keep On Moving. She digs Keep On Moving. So everybody's digging that one. But it's not about me. This is Uncle Ryano's birthday present to him. And his best gift that I could think of were words and putting those to a song. And then his daughter and then the artists who show up all the time in support of everything from day one to day zero. So at any given point, at any given time, I say thank you to you, Uncle Ryano. We're going to be closing out here. That means stand by. I know you haven't been on the show yet, Emma. Gabe, stand by. I'm going to close us out here. Uncle Ryano, would you like to say anything before I close us out?
Thank you all for the time, the limited time that you have to share with the dreamers. Thank you for the time for the people who are trying their heart out to create a tiny piece of the soundtrack to your favorite memories of your life. Thank you for giving them support. Thank you for looking after them. Thank y'all for supporting what we're trying to do for American music. God bless you. We love you. We'll see you next week.
Sounds good to me, right? Right, Emma? Right, Gabe?
Right.
Absolutely.
Happy birthday again, brother.
I love you, pal.
Too, brother.
Emma?
Happy birthday.
I love you, baby.
Love you
Happy
too.
birthday, Uncle Ryano. We're closing out on
Sweet girl.
Two-Step Tribe. We love you. Here we go. Let's.
This has been a Patriots Inside the Wire production. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Two-Step Tribe, where you, the viewer, are always the rock star of this show. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and share. We cannot do this without you. Your uncle says so, and you are loved and appreciated. Sergeant Two-Step, sign us out. Let's load up and roll out.